As part of the Big Read, the Attleboro Public Library has made an effort to celebrate the history of the 19th century American West. For the last several weeks, the library has held two exhibits highlighting distinct aspects of American history. One exhibit features the great American sculptors, painters, and artists of the American West. The other exhibit pulls from the Wild West theme in this year's Big Read book, True Grit, and focuses on the famous African-American outlaws of the Midwest. DoubleACS spoke with Reader Services Coordinator Christine LeFort to find out more about the exhibits.
I'm Christine LeFort. I'm the Reader Services Coordinator here at the Attleboro Public Library. And this month, for the Big Read, we are hosting an exhibit sponsored by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Committee of Greater Attleboro. Ethel Garvin was the lady that helped to coordinate this, and it features black cowboys, buffalo soldiers, and black pioneers as part of the westward movement. As we all know, and if all of you have heard lately, our Big Read book is called True Grit, and it is a Western. And it takes place in Arkansas is where it starts, and it's about a young girl who goes after an outlaw gentleman that killed her father. So once you get reading the book, you'll see and hear all the different types of things that go on at that time. We did feel that putting the African-American face on this would be a good spin. What Ethel has done is she's done research on some famous outlaws and the black pioneers, like I said, the black westward movement. We have photographs and some biographies of these famous outlaws and cowboys of the West. We also have, you'll see Western tack, which is saddles, bridles, horseshoes, and breastplates, and that is all courtesy of Wanderlust Farm. And they are real, yes they are, and they are used, yes they are, because we do have folks that come in, and especially the kids, are those real? Can you? Yes, they are real. So it adds a little bit of a realistic touch to the displays as well. We also have the painters of the Old West behind me. You will see photos of some of the gentlemen that we have featured here, as well as you will see names and dates on the boots, and those are also artists of the time. You will see some of the artists like Remington, Charles Russell, and these gentlemen that were not only painters but sculptors of the Old West. Some did live with cowboys at that time and were able to take on a definite realistic tone to the lifestyle. One of the famous landscape painters was Thomas Moran, and he painted Yellowstone National Park, and he was part of the movement that got it to become a national park and part of the park system. Some of these other gents, if anyone is an antiques collector or any type of an art collector, will know the works of Charles Russell and Frederick Remington, because their works are very, very famous, as well as their sculptures. They do have a lot of bronzes that they have sculpted as well, which is, many things have gone for pretty high numbers in the auction world. So if anyone is into that kind of stuff, they will know that as soon as they hear and see the names. We did manage to squeeze in one lady, and her name is Fanny Palmer, and she did do pioneer painting of covered wagons and people as part of the Western movement and settlements, things like that. So that will be on display until the 25th of October, and then we are going to move on for the month of November to the display on John F. Kennedy's 50th anniversary assassination. So that'll be the next thing coming in November. This exhibit, like I said, is until the 25th of October. It will be here at the Attleboro Public Library on the second floor in the marble lobby. If you want more information, of course, you can always call the library at 508-222-0157, or you can also go on to our website at attleborolibrary.org and click on the events calendar that we have. And you can always come into the library. We have brochures on all the programs that are still going on for the Big Read until the end of the month. So come into your library. It's where you're going to find it all.